Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make this granny square top. It is very simple to make and beginner friendly. For the materials we're going to be using a 3.5 mm hook, as you can see, and also my yarn. I'm going to be using color catchy and red. Now this is how our granny square is going to be looking like. Okay, we need 4 of these granny squares to make our top complete. Now let me show you how to make this granny square first. First thing first, we're going to be making a ring, a magic ring. Okay, so that's how I make mine. Now you're going to chain 1. I've chained 1, and then you're going to chain 3 more. Now this first chain doesn't count. Okay, now you're going back into the magic circle and make our double crochet. Now this is our first cluster. We need 8 of these. Now in between you're going to be chaining 1, and you're going back into the ring and you're making 2 double crochets. As you can see, this is the second cluster, so we need 8 of these. Okay, we need 8 clusters. Chain 1 and 2 more double crochets. As you can see, this is our third cluster. So let me meet you back again when I'm done making my 8 clusters. Now we are at the end of the row, and these are our 8 clusters, as you can see. Now let's fasten this yarn that you're seeing behind. Okay, and now let's close our round. So we're going into the third chain and we're going to make a slip stitch and go on our next round. Now to start our next round, we are going into this double crochet and then slip stitch, and then going into the chain space, slip stitch again. Okay, now let's make 3 chains up and then 2 more double crochets. Now we are making our first corner. Okay, these are this first chain 3 counts as our first double crochet. So chain 2 because we're in the corner, and go back into that same space with 3 double crochets. Okay, this is 2 and 3. Okay, this is how it is looking like. And the next space we're going to go there with a cluster of 3 double crochets. Okay, 2 and 3. So this is how it is looking like. Okay, corner and then a cluster. Now in our next space we're going into that space with a corner, 3 double crochets and chain 2, then 3 more double crochets into that same space. Okay, I think you can see corner, cluster, corner. This is what we're going to be doing all around. Let me meet you back again when I'm done with my round. Now I'm done with my second row, and I'm going to slip stitch into the third stitch and close my round. Now for the third round, I'm going to slip stitch into the next double crochet, into the next double crochet, as you can see, and then slip stitch into the corner space, and then chain 3, as you can see. This makes our first double crochet, and then go back there with 2 more double crochets, chain 2, again 3 more double crochet, and this forms our first corner on the third round. This is how it is looking like. Okay, now in the next space we are going to make a cluster of 3 double crochets, as you can see. Now the next space is also for a cluster. So in the previous round we had 1 cluster, and on the next round we are going to be increasing. The grand square is going to be increasing. Okay, so the first round had the second round had 1 cluster, and this third round has 2 clusters. So let's continue. 2 and 3. Okay, so the next space is the corner space. That means we're going to put in 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. Okay, so this is how we're going to be doing until we finish our 4th round. So we are on the 3rd round, so we need 4 rounds. This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. We are making this and the next until I show you how I'm going to change my colors. So let me meet you back again. When I have my 4 rounds. Now here I am on my 4th round, and I'm going to cut off my yarn. Okay, so what we're going to do next, we're going to be adding another color. So I'm going to make my slip knot, and then I'm going to put the yarn in any space. Now I'm going to start from this corner space and attach my yarn, as you can see. Chain 3, and then 2 more double crochets. So this is our first corner, little cluster in the corner. Now chain 2, and again 3 more double crochets. Okay, 3 more double crochets. So we're going to be doing the same thing for 2 more rows. Now what we're going to do, before you make the last corner, let me meet you there and show you how to join on the other granny square. Now here I am, and as you can see, this is my last corner on this granny square. Remember, I had to make 2 rows of this color catchy. Okay, so now let's go into this corner with 3 double crochets, and that is 1, this is 2, and then 3. Now before chaining 2, you're going to bring this granny square and put our hook into this corner and then pull through. Remember, I have this on, and then you're going to pull through and chain 1, and then again pull through and chain 1, and then go back into this corner and make our second cluster of 3 double crochets. And as you can see, our squares are joined. Okay, so now let's go on and finish our round. Okay, now we are at the end of our row, and we are going to go into this 3rd stitch up here where I started from, and slip stitch, and yeah, our round is done. Here we are going to cut off our yarn. Now let me show you how a grand square looking like. They are like this. Okay, they are like this. Remember, we joined from here. Okay, so our grand square are looking like this. Now remember, I told you we need a total of 4 grand squares, so I have 2 more grand squares. I'm going to be showing you how we are going to join here. Okay, as you can see, I'm going to be joining here and also joining here. So our top is going to be like this. Okay, so joining here and also here. Now this is where we are going to join. We are going to put this granny square on the wrong side. Okay, as you can see. Now to join, you're going to get your yarn and then make a slip knot first. Okay, now we're going to go into this corner, these corners, and pull through, and then you make a single crochet into that space. Okay, now we're going to go into the first space, the first stitch on the top, and also this back stitch, and make a single crochet. Now you're going to be doing this all the way down. Now for us to join our grand squares, we're going to need them to be on the wrong side. So this is how it is supposed to be. We are going to be joining this side. Okay, now get your yarn and make a slip knot, and then go into these corner spaces and attach your yarn, as you can see. Now into that very space, make a single crochet. Now into the other stitch, the front stitch and also the back stitch, make a single crochet. Now we are going to be making these single crochets but still weaving in this end. Okay, you're going to make single crochets all the way down. So here we are. We go into the front stitch, into the back stitch, and make single crochet. So that is how it is going to be done all the way down. Now let me meet you back again when I'm done with mine. Now here I am at the end of my row, and I'm going to go into this sorry, into these last stitches, make my single crochet, and then we are going to go into both corner spaces and make our single crochet and then chain one. Now we are going to cut off our yarn, and this is the end of this row. Now if you change like this, you can see this side is very neat. Okay, so you're going to go also on the other side and join. Okay, I've not yet joined mine, so let me meet you back again after joining this side. Okay, and I show you what's next. Now here I am, and I'm done joining my 4 granny squares. Now our next part is putting fringes down here. Okay, down here. Yes, so I'm going to show you how to put on your fringes. First thing first, you're going to first cut them into your desired length. For my fringes, I'm going to demonstrate using this cover. Okay, yes, because this is the length I want. Okay, yeah, I'm going to be doing this. Okay, you can make your fringes longer or shorter. I'm going to do this. Now after making them, you're going to bring your scissor and then cut them off. As you can see, this is the length of my fringes. Now let me show you how to put them on this top. You're going to get your desired number of yarn. Now for instance, let me use like 4. 1 2 3 4. Now you're going to hold them like this, and now you're going to bring your hook. Let's start from here, and in this in this stitch, you're going to pull through and then get this and then pull through all of these and then fasten. So now we've made our fringes. Let me show you another. 1 2 3 4. Hold them the same size. Now here we're going to skip. Here we're going to skip 1 2 3. Now on the third, I'm going to put in your hook, then pull through, and then come and pull through all of them, and then fasten. Now I'm going to be doing this all the way down. Let me meet you back again when I'm done with my fringes. Now, as you can see, I'm done with this side, and I'm going to be working on this side. So let me meet you back again when I'm done with this side. We're doing the same thing, remember. Now here I am, and I'm done putting fringes on both sides. As you can see, this is how our top is looking like. Okay, these are the fringes. This is how they look. So now our last step, we are going to be putting on our straps, and our straps are going to be going here in this corner and also this corner. So this forms a V, okay, like that. So for the straps, I'm going to be using 3 strands for them to be strong. I'm going to make my slip knot, and then I attach my yarn here in this corner, and then chain 150. Okay, this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Let me meet you back again, and I'm done with my 150 chains. Now here I am, and I'm done with both of my straps, and the last thing I'm going to be doing is to weave in all my ends, and my top is done. Okay, don't forget to tag me when you make one. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up.